12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary! Mary! No. This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me.
There's one of them!
No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Over there! There's one of those! There's one of them!
No! Please! Stop! I mean you no harm.
It's a bloody crime!
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go? Tricky bastards. Where'd it
No.
go?
I can defend myself.
Kill that thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Get them weapons ready!
No, please, stop!
Roast it alive!
Who are you?
You pig!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
That'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. It's locked, all right. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here. I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood. The sun is high. I cannot leave now. Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible. Who goes there?
A prayer for the sound of my warrior song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his path.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
no sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only. This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, obtains clouding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Evolution hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your empiric skills. Autophagy. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. A close range strike that will cut through all living creature in front of you. Through a spear made of blood.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Identify and confront.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here! My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward! Clever fucking beast!
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, Verdi!
Strength I never knew I had.
This one stinks already. He's dead, all right.
Look at it! Fish is back!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore. My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot enter. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked. It's locked, all right. There is no one in sight. no one's there. There's nobody here. This is despicable. According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. Where has everyone gone? At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about them?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for it.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to...
This is important, sir.
I don't know and I don't care. This is a freak...
I'll leave you to your bottle. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar.
As place as I can.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you.
Oh, grab a chair and get some...
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here.
Tell me more about the...
Every morning for the last few weeks...
Do the police have any...
even before...
Where am I?
You're at my bar, sir. But
Aren't you...
scared of what? All the bad...
So you're open...
Yep. Figured people...
I'm looking for someone who might have...
It's been quiet tonight.
You mean he's...
Well, yeah. He paid...
Who is this man?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess.
How long has...
He rented the room a few days...
I need to meet this...
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard it.
Yes?
No funny business. You hear me?
I think I'm losing my mind. Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help?
I don't know.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom.
What's going...
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these
The murders.
bodies found in the streets every morning.
The sewer dog.
No one knows.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah,
Are the authorities...
nothing. They're...
What is this?
This is Tom's bar.
Are you always...
No, it's only since...
You don't see...
Most people are sleeping right now.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean...
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers...
I only see...
Oh,
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Not long ago, this...
are they stupid or something? Never even been to India.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
This.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
They're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You can't be serious. I'm not a... No. I can't be a vampire.
Sir, believe me, this is very real. You are a vampire.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered?
It started a few nights ago.
How different?
A vampire is at work here.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you?
Ridiculous.
Something tells...
Then the feeling is...
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not from...
Then help me find the...
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this...
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent...
You thought I was your aggressor.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking...
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this.
I will at last have the answers to my...
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet Please, leave me alone.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
It's locked. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had...
I can feel your fear, madam.
It's Will. William Bishop.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, it...
Why are you...
I mean, his skin. His hand.
Tell me about this, William.
Will was a sailor.
Why keep it a secret?
Tom's nothing, if not loyal. After Will lost his...
I see.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have.
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's...
Why lie to me if he is not?
I didn't lie.
Who is he?
William. Just an old saint.
Is he dead?
Yeah, like many drunks.
How was he tonight?
Oh, sick of...
I need to find him.
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier.
Please describe...
What'd you expect?
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act.
Hello, sir.
And you're still...
I'll leave...
I told you all there was to know.
I hope I live long enough to see them where you best talk to Tom. What's coming to them.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been... This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? These men, this corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous. Blood and empty gin bottles. There are blood splats on the other side. ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Christ! He's dead! I said stay away. Steady, boys! We've got one here. Oh, Christ! Look at it. Gone up like king. No!
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Anymore.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Thirsty, William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
No. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. It's locked, all right. It's locked. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed. Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please! You've lost too much blood.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring!
I've a mind to let you bleed out. Good luck then, sir.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here.
Yes. That's a very...
No.
Follow me, Mr. Cox.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Whoa, I feel giddy. Did I black out?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Swansea has already...
Did he really?
All members of staff have...
I see.
You must know. Blood tra...
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
How are things here?
Not good. Sorry, Doctor.
Do you think this hot...
We are all volunteers.
I'm not familiar with all the staff.
Brilliant professionals.
Most of them.
It would be inappropriate.
Is there any...
Well...
Why should his aid...
I guess it's fair to say...
Nurse Brannigan, if you...
No.
How are things?
Not good.
Goodbye, nurse.
I'm not one to make waste, Doctor. I have patients to attend.
I cannot enter.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Die, vermin!
It's locked, all right. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... It's locked.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back.
Thank you, nurse.
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a...
Thank you.
Yes, Dorothy Crane.
I would like to ask a few questions. And Mr. Hampton, the patient.
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep.
What kind of man?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows...
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The
If you could point me in the direction...
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
What can I do for you?
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt...
You can call me Milton.
I'm not sure I...
Well, I'm no doctor.
You have a keen eye.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you...
How is the situation?
You want to hear the situation?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not?
But you're not defending.
You keep it...
So what do you do exactly in this hospital?
I've been an ambulance...
So what do you do exactly?
I've been an ambulance driver's...
Since you're on the...
It's a complete...
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently.
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital?
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. With all the money.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this.
During the war, I witnessed a few...
Maybe you're right. But we support each other.
You do realize you could both get...
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Goodbye, Milton. Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Goodbye, Milton.
खा लिए मेरा हो गया शाम कहा था अरे कैसा भूख अपनी तरह दिखा है तुम खा लो ना
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Give disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed right.
How is your stay with us?
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you precisely what?
It's the pain, sir.
Can I do anything?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills.
Who is treating you?
Nobody since the old...
You don't seem...
My face hurt.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about...
No offense. I was...
You were an officer.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Give disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has...
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking...
You must get a hold of me.
Sorry, I'm exhausted.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu...
I wish I could believe you. But what...
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the...
Not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than...
Why is Milton grumpy?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton...
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel...
I have no intention of reporting you.
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by.
How long have...
Well, long enough to see that the...
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes...
Sorry.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal?
You keep calling me mortal.
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood, it...
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I...
Please.
I can hear my...
I see.
Never. Delusional, you say? Oh,
I'm assuming you must...
it's only a cover.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot.
The staff here are not your enemy.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and...
I see.
Thank you, mortal.
Who are you really?
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require?
I'm curious to know who you...
It was such a long time ago.
I'll leave you, mistress. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh.
What do you mean?
I was not myself.
You remained perfect?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now
How did you end up in...
I had received alarming news.
Why did...
William was an alcoholic.
You dared to enter this awful...
I'm just a man trying to help.
What is the general situation in the... Who leads...
Since Clay Cox went missing.
Has the gang...
No.
Do you know Tom Watt?
Tom? Yes, of course.
People are still in
How could it be otherwise? The authorities of it...
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then?
Not really.
What do you do for a living?
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the...
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you...
I feel exhausted.
You're in good hands here.
Thank you, sir.
Have you made friends?
Not really.
You never came to...
You're preaching to the convert...
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. I cannot enter.
So many deaths. The pain of my own life. It's here again.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that you...
You should be proud of what you've achieved.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister...
And what about Milton Hooks?
For Milton, and...
If you feel that saving lives is not useful...
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe...
Goodbye.
Daily routine.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues?
Fuck them. Nobody...
I know, it's a...
I've seen babies left to die while...
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right.
Goodbye, Milton.
The pain.
Good evening, Miss.
I need blood. Here again.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the...
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe...
Dr. Reed. I am throw-stricken.
Please, could you tell me...
I'm a great admirer of your work.
What made you...
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work.
It's always a pleasure.
This epidemic may be the century.
I based my tech...
I'd rather not talk about...
As long as you're caution.
You're not the first one to warn me.
What can you tell me about...
Well, it has always been a...
You seem quite optimistic.
I'm convinced that this...
Questions from...
True.
Do you need help with anything in...
Well, yes, maybe.
Do you want me to play the...
Oh, no, Dr. Reed.
I see. Tell me more about your willingness to experiment.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient...
What is it you really...
Fair question.
This...
I agree.
But that... Do you think keeping his...
All I need...
Tell me, Mr...
Our first diagnosis...
But why would he...
Because he is a proud...
Goodbye, Dr. Strip.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
If you could point me in the direct...
Second...
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
You always knew the ways to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot. I'm so tired.
Will this shift never end?
I will not let you down.
Good evening, Doctor.
And good evening to you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. It's locked.
Damn strangers are attacking me!
What happened?
It's all right.
A fellow English...
What are you doing here?
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine.
You're very lucky.
Yeah, filth.
You can find sick... You had better...
Safety isn't...
Good evening. I'm Dr.
No, I don't want to talk.
I suppose...
Yes.
Could you at least...
Mort.
How
So painful, I've
I'm sure you...
Not really.
I see.
Yes, mate.
How painful.
So painful.
I'll let you get some...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you? I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Beatrice Goswick.
What can you tell me?
Not much to say. Just take care of my...
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes. Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace.
May I ask if you have...
I'm a teacher by profession.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I-
Is there something in particular that's bothering?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick.
I don't expect
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that...
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Reads me like a book.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Not now.
I cannot enter. The flower's dying. It needs water. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Dr. Swansea asked me to go back to you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up.
Yes, Nurse Crane?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to...
A crisis, you said?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted.
What type of hospital are you?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war...
I may have a solution. In France.
However do you...
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be...
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke. And
perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go...
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then.
Yes?
Exactly how...
It really depends.
Please, could...
It's the large...
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always...
Your dedication to the...
We staff get...
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster.
London's trenches start...
That's all for now. It's locked. behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. It's locked, all right. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. It's locked, all right. It's locked. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the... Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Multiple abrasions and... The chest was originally open. A puncture over the left lung. Signs of internal bleed. Tippett has made an Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. cautious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
Goodbye.
Bye.